It's already live.
Hello, everybody. Yay, come on. I don't normally start these things. If someone more important normally starts these. Oh, no. We're the EVP. So me and Murray are the EVIPs. Right, okay, I'm going to start off. First of all, welcome to our new location. I hope everyone likes it. I certainly do. It's been a lot of blood, sweat. I haven't had tears yet, so. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it here. Murray's going to go through sort of some of the standard things, and Lisa will have a bit from Raoul and Chiranjeev. But I want to start off with a few bits of logistics. So the first one is, do not use this little walk through here, please, because you'll rip things, and if you need to get to the staff room, it's around the stand. So if I catch people going through there, so that's the first part. Second part is, if you leave the stand, please tell reception. You've got no excuse not to tell them, because the only way off the stand is past reception. So it helps when customers come up, so that they know whether you're around or not. Next thing is, we do have a staff room around there. That is, well, it's a leads room. So the table in there is for the business builders to do their leads, not for everyone else to do their emails. So Bex will kick you off if you're in there and that she needs space. There is a bit of space for bags, so you can put your bags, but don't bring a lot of stuff. On the last day, or if you're bringing your suitcase, there's a bag store just down those stairs there, as are the toilets. So bathrooms down there, there are also some upstairs as well. So very close for you. Next, cafe over there. We have Dan, Lily and Mary serving us. So go and say hello to them, make yourself known, because after all, they are EVIPs. The next thing is the meeting room. So if you haven't explored the stand and you haven't found them yet, we've got one meeting room just on the entrance to the MediaTek, and then the other ones are just through there and then on your right down the corridor. So the exec room and the media and meeting room 1 are down that corridor. Then we have the 2 VIP areas. So if you've booked a VIP area, those are at the back of the hospitality. So there will be some partitions, and you'll see them, they're up against the wall. There's some high-sided sofas, that is VIP 1, and then the group of 6 is VIP 2. So we're trying to sort of keep it sort of separate. If you do go and sit in there and you haven't got a meeting room booked and someone comes in with a meeting, you'll be kicked out. Oh yeah, and Stroop waffles. This is what I'm looking forward to. So Stroop waffles will kick off tomorrow morning after the press event. Who's talking about press event? Lisa's going to talk about the press event that happens tomorrow morning. Oh yes, so we have a lovely racetrack, which Matt Harwood, is he here yet? Matt Harwood. So Matt Harwood is going to be looking after that area for us. Please do not put coffee cups or drinks onto the racetrack, Matthew, or on the universe table here. That's it for me. I'm going to hand over to someone else. So thank you and have a great show.
For all of us, I don't know if you guys got a chance to notice on the way in the new flags, MediaKind flags. Believe it or not, it's just been 1 year since we launched a brand, so it kind of feels good that all of a sudden we start seeing MediaKind all over the place, kind of taking over and hopefully driving a lot of the conversation this week. This time also, we're bringing for the kickoff our sales team as well as our channel partners. So I don't know who's here from a channel partner side. Anybody can raise your hands. Thank you guys. And the whole point is that we want to continue working with you guys the same way that we work with our direct sales force. So you're part of the team. We really need your support, and we want to continue bringing and building the business in the different regions. Okay. a couple of things. I want to thank the marketing team and all the people that participated on putting this together. It's a tremendous effort. I mean, they have been working for months already on the planning, on the execution. Certainly, as it's a new booth design and a bunch of other moving parts. So please help me here with a round of applause for everybody that worked putting the event together. Okay, that's all that I have. And back to Lisa.
Thank you. So again, welcome to Destination Media. Not only did we change locations, but we tried to kind of reinvent the trade show experience. We took this opportunity to really change how we lay things out. So hopefully you'll notice that when our customers come onto the stand, every single one of our zones is consultative in nature. Your customers will be able to sit down. They will have drink orders taken. It will be a true destination to come to. We're hoping that once they get here, they won't want to leave. But consultation oriented zones and hospitality were a major theme of what we tried to do here. And so we're hoping that you and your customers take advantage of it. So as mentioned, just only a year ago, we launched the MediaKind brand. We launched before that, but this was our major debut about a year ago at IBC. And since then, we launched the MediaKind Universe. And the idea there was to be able to take our portfolio and put it in the greater context of the media ecosystem, the complete media ecosystem. And to expand upon that, today, I don't know if anyone saw the press release that went out, but today we launched the MediaKind Universe Alliance. And the aim of this program is to allow us to have a long-standing, collaborative working relationship with the best technology and service partners in the industry, with kind of an overall goal to improve media end-to-end, but a very special focus on the industrialization of broadcast quality OTT. So you may hear people ask about that alliance. Please direct them to folks from marketing. We're happy to talk about that. Please, if you're approached by press or analysts, you can always direct those folks to us as well. We're happy to take their questions. About the press and analyst event, which is taking place tomorrow at 8 a.m., there will be about 30 to 40 press and analysts on our booth before the show floor opens. We will be giving them the messages about the Alliance and the messages that Stuart and Murray will talk about next, about our product launches and what we've brought here to the show. And that will last until the show floor opens at about 10. So business builders will all be here on deck. We'll be doing a booth tour rotation, kind of like what we're going to do right now. And so with that, I'm going to hand it over to Stuart to talk a little bit about portfolio.
Hi everybody. On the chin, yes. So who's got a clicker? Let's go here. He's Max. There we go. I'm going to jump over this slide, but or go very quickly. So this is the MediaKind portfolio. This is the MediaKind universe. And what we've been working on, in fact, what the engineering guys have been working on. So even before this stand started to be put together, there's engineering guys who have been developing and architecting and making things that form the MediaKind portfolio. So it's contribution and distribution, consumer delivery, consumer experience, and services and support. And what we're doing at this show is we're launching solutions that are part of the MediaKind portfolio. And we're doing that because the consumer's expectations, and remember the consumers are at the middle, the consumers are at the middle of what we're doing. What we're trying to do is to help our customers deliver more media to the consumers, because the consumers want more media. They want broadcast quality everywhere. There are more live events, and they're no longer just the big events. It's no longer just the soccer or football, to use the correct term. It's not just the Olympics, there are other events, and even esports is now a compelling live event. So live is now becoming a need across all devices. And we're going to be showing our customers how to do more live, and how to do live fast, how to spin it up quickly, how to do live to more devices, how to do live with a lower latency, And we'll also be doing the storage and the catch-up, but ultimately, it's about driving that broadcast quality across all screens, which is what all of us in this room, all of our heritage, really comes from, to all devices, all of the players, all of the user experience, right the way from contribution through to the ultimate player experience and user experience. And we do that because we're creating media now at speed. You'll see 2 SaaS launches here, and there's a load more that we can do, because now that we've got our portfolio architected in the right way and we're focusing on creating the right components, we can put that media, those experiences, or that architecture together at speed. And it comes from having a very strict microservice design philosophy, which we've built across a lot of our portfolio now, and we can spin up these services fast. We can spin up an OTT channel within minutes. We can spin up a 360 service within a few days. It's no longer months of creating and building equipment and a big build and deploy. Remember, we're still doing purpose-built appliances. That's really important because we need those at the edge. But we can do a lot more deployment now in the cloud as pure software, as cloud native. And as we grow out the portfolio, we're adding more as a service for more media experiences as well. So the theme really for destination media is more media. And now I'm going to hand over to Murray, who's going to talk you through what we have here on the show floor.
Thanks, Stu. Nice round of applause. I'll see if I can do better. Excuse the rockets. They're not mine. They're Stuart's.
They're great rockets.
They are good rockets. One person, Stu. You obviously paid Alessandro earlier, didn't you? Right, so I'm just going to give you a little flavour for flow around the stand and what we've got around the stand. Obviously, we've been working hard on the content over the last sort of few months, etc., with the portfolio and the product management team, and what we wanted to message, how we wanted to message it. So we thought we would start in the middle, and in the middle we have our end-to-end media area, which is hosted by some beautiful people, including Carl and Sylvia, not particularly in that order, but so we have those two and various others as well manning that particular zone. We start with the universe table, so that gives a sense to our customers of what the MediaKind universe is. There's some of the key values we are driving in terms of the solutions within the MediaKind universe and how those are brought together as well with the components and the products that we have. So we have key launches for some solutions which we are pushing out on the stand in the Cygnus and the contribution distribution area for Cygnus solutions, and also in the media head-end area under Aquila as well. So and I'll come along for those in a minute. But try to bring customers to this area, just to explain what the MediaKind universe is, what the solutions are that we have, and that are coming down the pipeline as well, and the key value propositions associated to them. You've probably already noticed, and Ken's already told you off about coffee cups as well in that particular area, but that is our live content area. So that racetrack, which will be beautifully manned by Matt, we're going to try and get people in, get them engaged, get them to have a little bit of fun as well. But it does serve a purpose, and that purpose is to create live content. And that live content is actually being used in multiple areas around the stand in order to showcase our demonstrations. So we have that in the end-to-end area. We also have that in the contribution distribution, media head-end, etc., etc. So we are using that live content. It's not just there as a bit of a fun thing. It does actually serve a very good purpose. And we also have a 360 camera as well. I urge you to check it out once the race cars are actually rushing around the track to put the VR headset on. It's actually very, very compelling, and from an application standpoint. So, end-to-end media area, so the content's being created. In the middle there is how we are instantiating end-to-end services, utilizing live content and also on-demand content as well. So they get to understand how we're spinning up services, how we're delivering those services as well. And then also a discussion point as well to try to understand customers' needs, to understand their requirements, and to dive into detail a little bit more. So potentially and perhaps we can replicate some of the things that they're looking to try to do in that particular area. So this is a core area to us. It's something we've never done before. It was a whiteboarding session with Stuart a number of months ago, and he said, it'd be great to do an end-to-end thing, wouldn't it? And some of the people have blood, sweat, and tears now and scars to prove after that particular episode. But yeah, so please, by all means, bring customers here. We've got some great people in this area that we can sort of have discussions with our customers, etc., around what their requirements are and how they want to proceed and see an end-to-end integrated portfolio. So, you know, we've been known as many different components and many different companies brought together, etc., over the years. This is an integrated portfolio, end-to-end proposition that we can provide to our customers. This is not just a Tandberg and an Vivio and so on and so forth, etc. This is MediaKind, and this is the end-to-end portfolio. Not quite as good as yours, Stu, but we're getting there, aren't we? Right, contribution distribution. So the end-to-end media area is about our integrated portfolio, and then each of the different areas that we have around the stand are applications and capabilities that we have within each of those areas as well. So if customers are interested in contribution distribution, once we've discussed that with them in terms of the requirements, they want to know more, etc., then we can then take them across the contribution distribution area, etc. Understand that some customers will want to go directly to that. I'm not going to stop them. I'm not going to say, no, you have to go to this area initially, but try to take them in terms of flow with regards to end-to-end and then each of the different application areas. That's how it works in my mind anyway. So contribution distribution area, we are launching and have launched through a press release Cygnus contribution, Cygnus distribution and Cygnus 360-degree events. And that is all centred around what we're messaging there in terms of home production, remote production, depending on who you talk to, Mr. Goldman. And low latency UHDR, the 360 as well. In terms of the 360, what we're trying, we are a sponsor at a 360 event that's happening on sadly on Tuesday. But we are looking to pull back a feed and stream a feed from that particular event as an in-game experience as well. So it's another application for esports utilising our 360 technology, which is very exciting. And if we can pull it off, it'll be amazing. But sadly, it's on the last day of the show. So we're going to do a lot of post-show press and push on that particular event. So it just shows another great application for our 360. We also pushed out a press release on the RX1 SIMT ST2110 verification. Got it right that time, Stu. Verification that was pushed out, I believe, yesterday. So we've been through, the RX1 has been through that certification, and we have passed. So we want to be in a position to message the all IP and our interoperability in that respect. Media head end, bandwidth reclamation, we have a TCO calculator that we can talk to customers with regards to how much bandwidth we can reclaim for them. Low latency, operation efficiencies through management, etc., and quality of experience. Picture quality is still a core benefit that customers are looking for, and we need to be in a position to message that as well. And we are launching Aquila streaming as well, and that was part of that overall solutions portfolio press release that we pushed out. So if you want to know more about that, speak to Cyril and his merry men in the media head-end section. We have advertising linear rights, so that's all dynamic ad insertion, content replacement, substitution, and enrichment, and then storage delivery areas, obviously around the optimized storage that we have with VSPP, ABR, edge delivery as well, and the consumer experience area as well. Finally, in this area, which is about obviously our UX that we have media first in terms of media platforms, analytics as a service for operators and broadcasters. We're messaging in that area, and also how we are migrating customers to their next gen platform as well, not just from a media in platform, but from other platforms also. So their particular legacy platforms that they currently have. So it's how we then do that. We will have messaging around partnerships in each of those areas as well. Zodiac, Inspur, who else have we got? Tangerine, and various others as well. So we will be talking about those partners and messaging those partners in those areas that we talk about, that we discuss in those zones. So those are those three areas. And I think, finally, last but not least, Tony, is the media tech area in the back. Traditionally, our innovation room has been very locked in, very closed. It's been bookable only, that sort of thing. So we thought we'd open it up a bit. We thought we'd make it a little bit more accessible to take customers if they want to discuss as part of our research, part of our insights into industry, etc. Then we thought we would take it and open it up a little bit at the back of the stand. So it makes it more accessible to take customers, take visitors there, so that they are able to see what we're doing, talk to our experts about our thoughts and where we're sort of taking the business in certain areas. So in that area, we'll have machine learning, future codecs research, compression advancements, a lot more deep dive into the low latency ABR, understanding the technology, taking the lid off really effectively, low latency ABR, cloud technology advancement with Kubernetes, and finally smart metadata as well. So we've got some great stuff to talk to customers about in that particular area. So those are the key things that we are discussing in that area. So if you want to talk to take customers into that area and talk to our experts there, please do so. It'll be a great area where we can take customers and just sort of throw them in front of our experts. Just to sort of give a better feel for what MediaKind can offer them. I think that was probably it. I will now probably hand over to Chiranjeev to give you some an understanding of what's going to happen next.
Thanks, Murray. You got it. You're almost there. You got as much as two, I believe. Okay, so a little bit around our digital presence. So what you are going to see this time around is we are trying to be a bit more of a media company. So this stream is right now going live on YouTube. And we are going to do live streaming at different points of the day for some of our sessions. So every day at 2 o'clock, we have the media tech sessions, which are going to happen in the media tech zone. So we will do live streaming of those. How many of you have visited MediaKind.com lately? Anyone visited today? No. Check it out. We actually uplifted the MediaKind.com portal today. So it's aligned to our new portfolio, new package solutions. So check it out. We have been working on it for some time. So we decided that today is the day when we go live on that. Also on the internet portal, we have got a landing page where you can get the latest updates on what's happening on the show floor here, including the live streaming. So that's what is the plan. But more importantly, we want to be more visible on the social channels. So we have got MKIBC as a hashtag. So we will be putting out a lot more on the social channels. Please share that. Please like them. Please retweet and use the MKIBC hashtag so that we get more and more followers on the social channels. I think that's all I had to cover. And over to Lisa.
One more super important thing, happy hours. So, yeah. And giveaways, yeah. So happy hours. If it's 5 o'clock and you're in Hall 4, it is happy hour. So please bring your customers and enjoy that. And then also every day at 2 p.m., we have our own tech sessions in the Media Tech Zone. So please encourage customers to go back there, and there's a little bit of a lineup for something each day. And then last but not least, giveaways. We have lots of giveaways of various degree, I guess, and those are all locked up here in reception, but if you want to bring your customer over and give them something, we have some giveaways. So check that out, see what's available, and take advantage of that. I think that wraps it up. Anybody, anything else? Yep. So right now there's time to go around and actually experience the demonstrations that you haven't seen yet. So please go around, check it out, give the RC cars a test drive, see the whole end-to-end thing in action. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, thank you all for coming, and have a great IBC.